Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Just want to go check on the Rhode Island Reds. Gonna pick some clover to feed them. They just love that. And make friends with them. I haven't spent that much time with them. I want to show you the progress on the tomatoes, the strawberries, the fruit trees, you know, the blossoms. It's looking good. Things are looking encouraging, and just want to thank you for following along with us. I hope you'll like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. This is all new. We're just kind of showing people what it's like to start from scratch, and hopefully encourage other people. Anyway, let's go check on the homestead. So look at these guys now. They were all inside and around the corner, but look at them now. They come running because they know that Chris is picking handfuls and sometimes pailfuls of clover for them. So they come running now. They want to be your friend. So I've picked a pail of clover, and I'm trying to make the girls happy. They're all coming around. There's one chicken in here somewhere that's kind of, oh, that one right there. See, it's kind of a light beige color, which is, look at, they just love this stuff. Yeah. Oops, I guess I'll have to, it's all kind of clumped together, so, yeah, look at this. They just love it. And like I said, you know, it would almost be nice to put these guys, here you go, here chicken. I don't know chicken speak yet, but they just love this stuff. And of course it's good for them. So there's so much of this out there by the herb garden, and what we call the orchard. So why not just pick a few handfuls and give it to them and make them happy? They just love it. I'm going to be so excited when I start getting eggs out of these things. Happy days. Yeah, see, nobody's hiding. They usually go over in the corner there. This is really nice and sheltered for them, not only from the sun, but the wind. So we're really, really happy with this chicken run. The only thing is it doesn't have the grass for them. If we do the meat birds, and then I might just put these guys in the chicken tractor for a little while. See how they like that, because they sure love the clover, and there's lots of it. Yeah, where's Rusty? There he is. You can see he's a little bigger. He's got the cone. Chris is so happy with him because I guess when he was a kid, they had a mean rooster that used to chase him all the way to the house. And he's just so happy with this rooster that he's nice, and he comes to Chris. And he doesn't chase him or peck him or anything. Not yet, anyway. I don't know if they turn mean or something, but he's a really nice rooster so far. And you can see how much they love this clover. But yeah, out of all the Rhode Island Reds, it looks like we only have one rooster, which is kind of nice. Really enjoying that. This guy, there's not enough, so he wants to get the stuff out of the pail. I don't know how people name their chickens. Can't do it with these ones because they all look the same. So we'll just be calling them chicken. Chicken, 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 and chicken. So. Not sure if I mentioned my midlife crisis. I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or a, because I don't know, I think I'm past midlife, and maybe entering the brittle bones stage of my life. But I did something recently, and I blame Chris. He saw a bike online pointed it out to me. It was a really good deal, so then I started looking at other ones, and this one was closer to home. The other one was in the next province. So I did something that I probably shouldn't have done. No. I have to register for a course. I cannot afford foolishness right now in my life, but it's one of those things I always wanted to do. So we'll see. I was just at the doctor today and found out last year I tore the muscles and did a bunch of damage in my sternum hauling a wood stove up my deck stairs. And his advice was, of course, a year ago, if I had been smart enough to go to the doctor a year ago. I tend to wait months or a year to see if something goes away, see if it gets better, and then I go to the doctor. Well, it's too late. So anyway, his comment was that I would have been told to rest and not do any lifting, and I, of course, didn't tell him about this. Anyway, we'll see. I'll try. I'm determined to learn how to ride this thing. Got a helmet so far, chaps. Got to find some gear, some safety gear, at least to go under my jacket if I'm going to wear jackets I already have. But anyway, I don't know how I'm going to have time for this. I work, and that's all I know how to do. And but that's part of the reason I thought if I'm ever going to do it, it's now. I probably shouldn't wait another 5 years. So anyway, like I said, shh, don't tell my doctor. Just don't lift anything heavy. But seriously, isn't it pretty? Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would be to balance it, and my friend Rita down the road actually had one for years and said she absolutely loved it, and the comments online by women mostly were that it was easy to balance. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. If not, might go to my son who was looking at the exact same bike a couple of years ago, or sell it. Probably to buy a stove for the tiny house or something. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, just don't tell my doctor. It's the 5th apple tree, I think. I'm not too hopeful about that one. But here's the miniature cherry. Again, just covered in blossoms. These are sour cherries. And here's the little deader than a dodo one. So I'm about to plant those herbs in this thing. Like I said, old shower walls. Huh, forgot my gloves out here, I guess. We added some ash from all the brush that I burned, and some more soil and a little bit of steer manure. So I'm gonna plant the herbs in there now. This little tree that we planted in here, you can see the buds are all about to burst on it. So all these little things, the skins will come off. And I have decided, after raking up all of this brush, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm too old for that. I will just keep mowing with the DR, which is my favorite toy. These little trees are doing great, I think. So is the bad dog. Bad little dog, always getting into the fire pit because she thinks there's something in there for her to eat. There were some charred chili fries in there. Naughty puppy that she ate earlier. You can see the grass desperately needs to be mowed now. That's the crabapple trees that you can see all the blossoms on. Chickens are very happy. Chris is cutting the potatoes and getting them ready to put under the hay. These guys, we've been giving them handfuls of clover, and they just love it. They're really enjoying this chicken run. So, and the perches. We ended up adding some trees at the front there, so there's 5. Since I started leaving the greenhouse open at night, you can see how there's new growth. These ones are really burnt, but a lot of the plants now have new growth coming out. It was far too hot in here. There's lots of strawberries coming on there, but almost all of these plants have some new growth coming out on them now. And I mean, look at that one, how much it's perked up. So, yeah, look at this. This is exactly what I wanted for this raised bed. And like I said, I've thought about even enclosing this for the winter somehow. Yeah, it'll probably be easier to bring the plants inside. And like I said, I've left spaces here, and that's going to be for basil, my favorite of all favorites. And I'll come and water this now. Get some of this straw off of here. Come and water it now. And so that they've got a really good drink. And then I think it might rain tomorrow. So that'll be great. Rain after planting these herbs, and rain after Chris just planted all the potatoes. We've just had absolutely amazing timing this year with that sort of thing. See, wherever I see some dirt there, I just want to add a little bit more straw. And there we go. There's the herbs done. I'm going to let Chris get this garden cart back over where it belongs, because with my left arm, I can hardly use my left arm right now, so I'm just going to leave that for him to bring back over there, because it has to go that way, because he planted grass seed that way. So, I think that's about it for today, guys. Really happy with this orchard, happy with the raspberry plants, the rhubarb, now the herbs, potatoes planted today. I think we're doing ground cloth tomorrow. So hopefully ground cloth tomorrow if it doesn't rain. And then we've got to lay out a plan for the garden. We're not, like I said, we don't have green thumbs. We're not experts by any stretch of the imagination. We kind of hodgepodged a garden together last year, and the rain and the weeds made it just a nightmare. So I think we're going to concentrate on garlic, onions, potatoes, turnip, beets, you know, root vegetables that are easier to store, probably in the 20-footer where the batteries are, because it's nice and cool in there in the winter. And concentrate on that stuff this year. I don't want to do too much stuff that has to be canned, because I do have a bunch of jars that I bought ahead of time just in case. But if we don't have time to can a lot of tomatoes, tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, salsa, I don't want to end up with trillions of tomatoes and not be able to get that done. So I don't want to take on too much, especially for this year. And now that I have a motorcycle that I have to learn how to ride. Anyway, I do like canning. I'll probably make apple jelly again this year if I get the free apples from my friend at Woodland. And I'm always game for making apple jelly and jams and that sort of thing. So we'll see. But I doubt if we'll do too much as far as canning stuff. I did can some beets last year, and I do love pickled beets, but I wasn't that crazy about the recipe I tried, so I might try something different this year. But and I blanched the carrots, and I wasn't really thrilled with them. I think I blanched them too long, and then I cooked them too long, and they were mushy, and I can't stand mushy vegetables. So I have to figure that out too. But I think we're going to concentrate on root vegetables. and see how that goes. So yeah, vegetables, eggs, chicken, fruit, jam. That'll be quite a bit to get done for this year, and go from there. So we do have to figure out what we want to plant in the garden and how it needs to be laid out. Chris got the butane burner today to burn the holes in the ground cover to plant the seeds, and I'm super excited about not having to weed a garden this year. So anyway, I think that's it for today, guys. Well, guys, that was kind of a fun day. I never thought I would find chickens that interesting, but I am finding them quite interesting to watch. But I hope you're enjoying following along with us and the progress here on this little 5-acre homestead. And I hope you'll like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. And we'll see you next time.